Let me use real estate to explain perceived value and sense of urgency. You see in an area, for example, when Dangote was building his refinery, everybody started shouting, "There will still open refinery, road go still reach there, go buy land for Ibejuleki, Ibejuleki." Ibejuleki now became like a menace. If you never buy land for Ibejuleki, nothing dey happen. We still talk about Ibejuleki now, like at the moment. But at that time, that was the perceived value when the refinery don't open. Road, road. For those of you that live in Abuja, the way they did that Lagos, that's how they are doing about Kuje now. Because the Kuje road is now, they are making a very nice road in that Kuje, like wide express. Is it 3 lane or 4 lanes? So everybody say, land for Kuje. The land has been there. The degree of the usefulness was not high. But immediately they started doing the road, the degree high. Now the road is now almost completed or more over high. That's perceived value. Now sense of urgency. Even on that's how it is. Do you understand? Let me use one to give you an example. There's a man. I hope I pronounce his name very well. Hey, I may not pronounce his name very well, so let me not mess up. But when I say it, some of you that are current, you will know him. The man lives in the US. He is a big man. He has podcasts. Pat David. Is it Pat David that is his name? Something like that. Pat David or Pat Dave. His house is an example. I may not be accurate. Okay, at this point, I'm going to use... Oh, I don't have another phone here. Which phone will I use now? I'm going to use online to search so that I'll be accurate. But before then, let me just teach. The man's house, let's say the man's house is worth $30 billion. Okay, that's the worth of the house. Let's say you put it online for sale or put it and they are not really coming to buy it. What happened was that the perceived value increased. How? Lionel Messi moved to US and Lionel Messi bought a house and the house was close to his house. Automatically, the man's house increased. The man didn't do anything. He didn't renovate. He did not paint. No new roads came there. Nothing. What happened was that a human being started living close to him. The house, I was told that, let's say it's like $30 million, it moved to $120 million. That's perceived value because staying around Lionel Messi, you are a big boy. It's just like in the US. Okay, let me bring it back to Nigeria because if I keep talking about US, some of you may not know, you're not that exposed. It's not an insult, it's the fact. Okay? Now let's bring it back to Nigeria. For example, Banana Island. You already know what that means. If you're staying in Banana Island, like that's the perceived value. That's why the houses, the rent, all those things in Banana Island is expensive because of the perceived value. The respect you get when you say you stay in Banana Island. The respect you get when you are driving out of Banana Island. When somebody really finds out that you live in Banana Island, that is perceived value. Remember I said I will go back to how to create perceived value. That's what most people don't know how to do. I'm extremely good at it. In fact, one of the challenges I have now is that I cannot ask people for money. I can't. Why? Everybody believes that I am 1 billion, gazillion, trillionaire. I'm like, are you okay? Do I look like somebody that have 1 billion, million money? But that is the perception I have created on the internet. Everybody think, any girl I'm talking to, they think they have met one guy that they will chop his money. I'm thinking like, are you crazy? God, but that's the perception I've created. Do you understand? Okay. This is a lot of teaching.